I like TikTok. I do. But I talk too goddamn. My last video was 10 minutes. That was take one. This is take two. So I'm just out there telling everybody it's a pretty good day. Yeah, it was like 100 the other day over here in the Sonoran Desert, Slab City area, Southern California desert, Sonoran, by the Bombay Beach, Salton Sea. It's supposed to be like in the lower 80s. Beautiful weather for us. It's like 80s and it's just so beautiful for us desert people to have 80s weather. It's like the beach. So, but it's supposed to get a little windier later. But one of my subscribers on TikTok messaged me, and she made a good point in a way. It made me, maybe I need to write things down. See, like show me to like write things down, and who does what for you, kind of thing, or what she did, and who are more in, who aren't in your life, kind of thing. Writing things down does help a lot with people, but we'll see if I do that. But I did like that. I do. Sometimes up here, women think better than men mostly. I mean, I don't even, but they can also scram the man's brain very easily. It happens to me all the time. I just don't understand you fucking women, man. You guys are crazy. But I mean, you go through a lot of shit with those fucking asshole men. But I've never beat a woman. I don't think you should ever mentally abuse somebody. I think I'm a pretty good guy. And the last time my friend stayed for a couple of days, just a friend of mine just hanging out, I cook breakfast every day. I don't really do that for myself, but with other people in the house, I enjoy doing that. By myself, I really don't do that. Sometimes I do, but not regularly. Not as making bacon the sides and having all that good stuff. So I miss that part a little bit. But somebody said, wouldn't it be easier just to have nobody? And it probably will be eventually here. I just got to work through this thing, and just have acquaintances out there, and stop thinking in my head that when I have a critical situation that somebody's going to be here for me, because they have their lives, and having somebody clean my house up a couple of weeks ago wasn't critical, but it was for me. It was an emergency for me because of my anxiety, and it's okay. I'll just hire a maid. I just try to help my friends out when I can here and there. I used to. I don't. They don't need me no more. They're grown and blossom into flowers. These women ain't no flowers, so man, they'll whip your ass. They're off grid women. They don't. I seen one of my friends, dude, a really good friend of mine. Even though we don't talk all the time no more. This lady would take a 5-gallon. I shit you guys not, dude. And she ain't that big of a woman. All right, she's a good looking lady, and she'll take a 5-gallon fucking 5-gallon jug of water and put it on her shoulder and walk down the road. Why holding another 5-gallon jug in her hand? I mean, how many men out there can fucking seriously with one hand throw a 5-gallon jug on their shoulder? These hardcore fucking women that work fucking off grid can. And they're in shape. I could probably do that back in my day. Maybe. All right, everybody. Peace out. Have a good day. Sorry for rambling. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I know I'm going to do some infusions here pretty soon. I got to make some coconut oil in the next couple of days. I should do it today because I just ran out today. But because of the stuff I go through, the anxiety, nothing, just the fatigue from the cancer, I don't know if I will or not. I'm going to try to just get it decarbed today, and then, because it takes 10 hours for it to make it where I like it in the coconut oil. So it needs to sit there for 10 long hours. So decarbing is easy. It only takes like 40 minutes. All right, everybody, have a good day. Appreciate you all. I'm trying to figure out being by myself. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Do I go out and go to concerts? Do I do this? Do I do that? But I'm just trying to get myself to go do it. Peace.